In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up a web disk that you can use to move your files to your server right from your desktop. So it's going to turn into a web folder or a network folder. So all you have to do is log into your cPanel. And this isn't available with all hosts. I'm going to show you here how it works on HostGator. And it'll work similarly on other hosts that offer it, but not every host offers this particular resource for you. Okay, so what you want to do is go and find where it says Webdisk. So we have that here under Files. So we click on that, and then it brings up where you set this up. Now you'll see I have one set up down at the bottom here. So what we do is we create a new web disk here. So we'll create a login here and we'll call it web disk 2. Okay, and then at the domain name over here, we can either generate a password or insert one. Okay, so I use my own password. Now down here, it asks you what directory you want to put it in. It defaults to being inside public_HTML, which is web accessible. It defaults to the web disk name that you put in up here, but you can change that. Now the first thing I would do is I would not have public HTML in the path. That way your files can't be accessed by anybody from a browser because it's protected if it's behind or outside of public_HTML, if it's back here under the root directory. So first I will remove public HTML from the path, and then we can give it a name here. We can just call it web disk. Call it whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to create, and I click go back, and you'll see down here that we have our web disk set up. So the directory is /webdisk, and then we have the login name here. So you can go and change the password here if you want as well. So what we're going to do is we click Access Web Disk. Okay, and then it comes up and asks for the operating system. So just choose it out of here. So in this case, I'm on Windows Vista. And what will happen right away is it'll tell you to download and save this file. I had a lot of trouble with this on Windows Vista, but if you try and use this and it works, that's fine. If not, you can use the system that I'm going to tell you to follow now. So try this first, save it, and then click on it and see what happens. Now if you have trouble, there is a patch you can put on. So try this patch first. If you click on that, it brings up a software upgrade that you can download and install. And then try again to use the file that they had you download. Now if that still doesn't work, you can use the method that I'm going to show you as follows. Click on My Computer, and it brings up the drives on your computer. So what you want to do now is click Map Network Drive, and then down here you want to click on Connect to a website that you can use to store your documents and pictures. Okay, it comes up with a little introduction here. So click Next and choose a custom network location. Just double click on that and it asks you for a network address. So if we go back here, we can just copy our network address right out of here. And we'll go back, paste it in here. Okay, click Next. And then it comes up with a prompt for your username and password for the web disk. So we put in our username that we have there and the password that we chose. You can click Remember it if you want. Click OK. Okay, now it's telling you to give it a name that you're going to use on your computer so that you'll recognize it. Okay, so I'll call it My Test Web Disk. Click Next. Okay, it says that it has created it for you, so just click Finish, and it actually opens that up for us, and there it is. Now we can also We could close this now, or you can just drag files right into it if you want. It's all ready to use, just like a regular folder on your computer. Now let's open up my computer. Okay, and then we have here my test web disk. Okay, which opens that one we just created. So that's how you can create a web disk that you can use from your desktop to store your files on your server with easy drag and drop access.